start with our Premier League insider wishing David Ornstein a very Merry Christmas, if we're still doing that so late on, but also a very Happy New Year. Trent Alexander-Arnold. All the talk around these three players, and we'll start with Trent, David, is about whether or not they're going to sign, whether they're going to get offered one. And with Trent, it seems the talk is he's the most likely to leave. What do you know?
Yeah, season's greetings to you all, Rebecca. That is the consensus within the industry, it would seem, and certainly reports in Spain suggest that Trent Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid is getting closer. My information is that nothing is decided just yet, and so we need to bring a bit of calm to this situation. All options remain open, and that's largely because his camp have not been able to hold any formal negotiations yet. They cannot do that until January the 1st, but that is now very soon. Once that day arrives, they can speak freely to clubs from outside of England, and they're allowed to sign a pre-contract agreement to join as a free agent in the summer of 2025. We don't know yet that they'll do that. We don't know whether or not Real Madrid will make an offer to sign him permanently. What we do know is that Real Madrid want to sign him. They are extremely keen. And so it presents him with a massive decision to make. He's the homegrown boy, Liverpool born and bred. He's coming into his peak years. Liverpool are clearly set up well to succeed under Arne Slot and the new regime. But how often do you get the opportunity to join a Galactico the size of Real Madrid? Most people take that opportunity. Let's see what Trent Alexander-Arnold will decide. So far, there has just been the speculation over this. January the 1st is the key moment. And what I would say is in the month of January, we should see some movement, a resolution of sorts, because he will want this to get sorted sooner rather than later. Liverpool, you could say, only have themselves to blame for letting it get this late. They should have dealt with it earlier. If they had, say, a couple of years ago, I think he would have signed. But he now has this dilemma on his hands. It falls into the palms of Richard Hughes, the new sporting director. He's inherited it. The previous regime were initially in charge of this, and it's something that he will have to tackle. I'm told he's behaved impeccably on and off the pitch, exemplary, focused fully on succeeding with Liverpool, whatever happens in this saga. Liverpool fans are clearly very sensitive. This is a boy who has been with them since, the age of 6, but now it's coming into the crunch. And I think we're going to hear a lot more about this because of who he is, what his situation represents, and how it's different to the situations we're going to talk about now.
Yeah, indeed. For Trent, wow, Liverpool or Real Madrid, nice problem to have, I think, is what they say. Let's talk about the other two, shall we? Virgil van Dijk and Mo Salah. Where do they stand as of today?
No agreement with them either over a new contract. Liverpool are still trying with Trent Alexander-Arnold, of course. They're still trying with Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah. But there are no agreements. These conversations continue. We know that they have made offers to all three players, but they're in a precarious position due to the fact that, again, it has been left so late. The feeling around Liverpool is that both Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk will eventually end up signing. And the suggestions that I'm getting is that it will be a 2-year contract. That is what Arne Slot wants. That is what Richard Hughes, as the sporting director, wants. And both players, it is felt, want to stay. What they need to get right is the financial aspect. They're 32 in the case of Mohamed Salah, going on 33 in the summer. 33 in the case of Virgil van Dijk, going on 34 in the summer. Fenway Sports Group, the ownership, have a policy. They don't like to hand out big contracts at this age. But these are unique situations, so maybe they will apply a unique rule. It's going to go on for a bit longer because I'm told that there's nothing imminent. And again, it's being handled by Richard Hughes, the sporting director, a problem that has been passed onto his plate following what happened with the previous regime. Both players playing out of their skin. And so I think there's a bit more relaxation about this due to the fact that They're older. There's not the same market for them as there is with Trent Alexander-Arnold, and the feeling that it is going Liverpool's way with those two, whereas it's not so clear with Trent Alexander-Arnold. So massive decisions to make at Anfield with their key players, and we're now coming into the point where finally, after all of this conversation, we should hopefully get some clarity.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host of NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And if you want even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock.